push, just one more, it's nothing, pause. We have all heard this voice. You are mid-set, breathing heavier, muscle burning, focus narrowing, and inside that moment, two voices begin to appear. One says, keep going, this is where growth happens. The other says, this does not feel right. The first respond, discomfort is normal, this is how you get stronger. The second is quieter, less dramatic, but persistent and says, this is not just discomfort. And this is where it gets interesting because most adults are never taught to distinguish between these two. They're told one thing, push yourself. And that advice sounds powerful, motivating, disciplined, and strong. But it's incomplete. Because progress and injury often come from the same decision to continue. The body does not speak in clear sentences. It does not say, this is safe, this is risky. It communicates through signals, tension, fatigue, instability, sharpness, and restriction. Some of these are productive. They mean adaptation is happening. Others are productive. They mean something is not tolerating this well. To an untrained mind, they feel similar, but there are subtle differences. Productive discomfort is actually consistent. It builds gradually. It stays within the moment. The system still feels in control. Productive signals feels different. They are sharp or unstable. They change how you move. They make the body compensate, and they do not settle as you continue. So the same action, pushing forward, can lead to two very different outcomes, growth or damage. Not because the action changed, but because the interpretation did not. And here is the deeper issue. Most adults do not ignore their body, they misread it. Sometimes what feels like discipline is actually ignoring a signal. And sometimes what feels like caution is actually awareness. But most adults override caution thinking it is weakness or stop early thinking it is risk. Both come from the same gap, a lack of signal clarity. Because the goal is not to avoid discomfort. In fact, discomfort is necessary. Avoiding all discomfort does not build capacity, but ignoring all signals does not preserve it either. The goal is to understand it, to recognize when the system is being challenged and when it is being compromised. That distinction is subtle, but over years, it changes everything. Because adults who sustain performance are not the ones who always push harder, they are the ones who learn to listen better. And in that same moment, mid-set, mid-run, mid-effort, the question is not, can I do more? The better question is, what is the signal asking me to do? And whether you progress or pay for it later often depends on how you answer it.